Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to Subnautica. Now, I finally finished construction of my castle on the island. And it may not seem like much, it may not seem like I've done all that much from last time, but let me tell you, I have worked way too long to try to get this thing in glorious working order. As you can see, power is no longer a problem. I've got unlimited power panels supplying my spotlights, which hopefully will allow me to be rescued. At some point in my life, they're gonna come and help me when I'm alone on this island. But until that day comes, I have to entertain myself. So please, come on into my home. As you can see, remember how the plants wanted to be in my base anyway? I just kind of rolled with it because if they're gonna be in here, I might as well fill the rest of it in. I've got plants on the walls, plants in the pots, plants in the garden. I've got lots and lots of hanging fruit tree. I never, ever need to worry about food again. I've got so much food, endless amounts of food. Perfect for going exploring in the giant empty ocean that is my life. So, as we move up through the different levels, you'll see, just in case I don't want to go into the ocean to find my fish friends, who just so happen to be my only friends, and the only ones that'll keep me warm at night, I keep them here in my aquariums, where I just look at them and watch them as they wallow in misery at their isolation from their home, because that's something that we can relate on. Our crushing loneliness. Now, speaking of crushing loneliness, in the next room, we have what I call the friendship room. Every time I make a new friend on this island, I'm gonna put their picture on the wall and then make sure they sit in the chair forever, so that we can hang out and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. It'll happen eventually. Someday. Someday. Okay, and in the next room, we have the fabrication stuff, because when you have a lot of friends, and we're all moving in and out of the house, eating all my food, laughing at all my jokes, hanging out with me, sharing a bed together, you know, you don't want to crowd one fabricator. I'm planning for the future here, so plenty of stuff to be used here. Now this is my thinking room. I like to keep this one generally very isolated from the other rooms because, and it's pretty bare bones, because when I'm thinking of this room, I don't really have anything other than my own thoughts to keep me company, so I just kind of like to keep it the way it is. And then I go up to the next room, which is another one of my friendship rooms. And speaking of which, it's nothing but lockers, so I have new names to put on the lockers, which are over there. I can't see it. Where is it? Okay, so the first name going on the brand new lockers directly away from the ladder, if I was coming up there, the first one goes to Rainbow Chipmunk. So, Rainbow Chipmunk. There we go, good enough. Who said, "Wow, Mark, that's the most planning you've ever done." And I had to look, and all I did was talk about a potted plant. So thank you for having so much faith in me and low expectations. I have the same things about myself. And the next one goes to Jill K, who commented that in every game that I ever play in, I am my own worst enemy. That in doorways. So thank you very much. And then J Pyrus, who reminded me that even though I don't have Wilson companioning me, I have Karen, my computer wife, who is going to be with me throughout all eternity in my solitude on this island. Anyway, also Connor Mark. So Connor Mark, who said, "Markiplier, can you find the Life Pod Rex?" Which is actually something that I want to do, and I have a list here, because many of you may have asked yourself throughout this game, why aren't there any other survivors? And the fact of the matter is, there were other jettisoned life pods, but as you could see when coming into the atmosphere, for some reason, they all blew up. Even mine did. Mine blew up, but I was able to put out the fire. I got knocked out right in the head, but I was able to put out the fire. Oh, by the way, that's a new intro sequence that you guys haven't seen yet. Let me play that right now for you. It's really cool. So, bang!
Launch in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1
Ugh. Anyway, so that's not good. So now the game actually does start. I'm just gonna roll into this, because whatever. Alright. Oh, thumping bass. Alright, so then you pick up this, put out the fire, first spray it up to the left because you feel like it and you're a badass. Pretty cool, right? So when you start a new game in Subnautica, that's what you see, and it kind of gives an explanation of the panic coming out of there, and just imagine other life pods that, you know, were leaving the ship as well, but they didn't make it. And we're gonna go to them, but I have just a few more things to show you in my lovely home. My castle on an island, all by myself. So, this is the top floor, and obviously there's not a lot going on here. It became harder and harder to build out as I went farther up, but over here, I have another aquarium, and these are called whole fish. As you can see, they're solid and oh my god, are they all dead? Holy shit, that's horrifying. They weren't like that when I first put them in there, but they look very dead. But the reason that I filled it with exclusively whole fish is because, much like me, they have a hole inside them that can never be filled. So there you go. Anyway, and the final thing, the coup de grace of this entire castle is my observation chamber, where I can sit in this chair and watch the moon go by. If you can even call that a moon, because there's a separate thing that's actually also a moon here. That's just another planet that's orbiting. Ah, there it is. It's kind of a weird double moon situation. That's actually really pretty. Look at that! Look at that! And that is actually, they're not fooling anybody. I think that's Earth's moon there, just judging by the graphic of it. But anyway, so that is my castle. The crushing loneliness eats away at me at the darkest of nights. Ignore that, I wasn't done building. Anyway, so the next thing that we're gonna do is we're actually going to go to these ship pods, but I'm gonna wait until daytime because it's gonna suck to be in the middle of the ocean at night. And I need to get my Seamoth anyway, so I need to go back down to my water base where my Seamoth is conveniently stored. I'm gonna take a few of these for the road. Just in case. Oh, isn't that a lovely light show? See, no one could miss this. If anyone was flying by in a nearby galaxy, it's a party. They know someone has fun here by themselves.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, Karen. I've missed you. Hope you've been good. I am going to go on an adventure to find the corpses of my fallen comrades. Oh, I forgot. I've got another way. But there's a weird thing here. If I go down one, for some reason the ocean doesn't quite clear out on this level, but it just transitions down here, and then it's air again. For some bizarre reason, I have no idea why that is that way. So, now I got my Seamoth, and now I'm gonna go with the fuck-a-duck, and we're gonna go find us some caves. But to be a little bit easier, I'm just gonna use warp commands because I would have to, like, finagly find them. And I don't want to do that because even though they're in generally easy to find areas, I'm going to show you exactly where they are right now. Well, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Can I not be in my Seamoth when I do that? Let me try that without. It's gonna suck without, but I don't even have my... I can make it. Ooh, whoa, 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 cool. All right, so it's gotta be around here. I forgot you're here. Oh, hey, buddy. Don't even think about it, bro. Don't. That's right. You better back off. Okay. So just about. Where are we looking at here? Oh God, I'm out of air. I forgot my air tank. Oh shit. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I fucked up. Where was it? I was supposed to have spawned right on top of it. Oh no, is that one of the new features that's not in my game? Just barely made it right at the crack of dawn. Thank you very much. See, the unfortunate thing is that the next time that I play this game, I actually... Oh, it's not here, is it? Oh my God, it's not. Oh, dang it. Is it not here? Oh, crap. Okay, so I was wondering what was going on. See, the thing is, I've been playing this one saved game for so long that I actually... See, I would have found that immediately. That's my original base. Like, that's my base there. If it was here, I would have found it. So what happened is, I've been playing this particular game for so long, and they've done so many updates to the game that the terrain, they've upgraded my save game, but I've actually been excluded from some of the more pertinent things in the game. So I'm gonna start a new game here real quick, and then I'm gonna show you these things. I'm not gonna not show you these things. I'm gonna show you these things. Okay, so we're back. This is now the experimental mode, which has new updates coming out for the game every few days instead of waiting for about a month in between each one. So this means that save games gets invalid all the time, but this means also that new features get put out as they're made, and they're made all the time. So with that,
Detecting increased local radiation levels.
so the reason why we're here is we're gonna find these escape pods, which is going to be dangerous because I don't have much air, but that doesn't matter because we're gonna be fine. All right, so warping to the first one, and as you'll see when we get here, whoopsie doopsie, I can't see shit. There we go. Once we get here, aha, there it is. It just wasn't in my game because my game was so old. So as you can see, someone was here, but where the chair is there's nothing out on the other side. Literally, this guy just didn't make it. So somewhere in here, I believe, there should be anyway. There should be like a PDA from the person who was here, but I can't seem to find it.
Emergency.
Ah, crap.
10 seconds of oxygen.
I know, God, it's so far away, I'm not gonna make it! I don't have an O2 tank! God damn it. Uh-oh. It's gonna be close! So, this is the first one, and I don't see the PDA anywhere here, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't exist, but it just means that I can't find it in this particular one. Maybe it's in there, no. And maybe it's, maybe I could find it if I dig around the sand, but whoa, 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 where'd my knife go? I had a knife. Whoa, hey. Whoa, hey. Ah, screw you. All right, so now we're gonna go to the next one, warp 50. So now we're going to the second pod, which is in the safe shallows right here. So as you can see, like there are a total of 7 separate pods. I only have the coordinates for 6 of them, but they're all here, and they all tell their own story about these poor people that just did not make it. It really sucks. Like, it really sucks. Let me get the scanner. Maybe that'll do it. But anyway, I dug through the sand as best I could. I could not find a PDA, which it said that there was, but apparently that is not the case. I really hope this doesn't warp me very close to the Aurora because it's about to blow. Okay, need some air first. Hello, everybody. Most of these are actually in the safe shallows, so they're in places where things are generally... Oh, wow, this one just obliterated. Holy crap. Was this actually one of them? Oh my god, it couldn't have. There's a vending machine? Holy shit. I don't have to eat dirty alien fish anymore. Holy crap. Ah, that's so weird. That is one of them, yeah. Wow. That pod just got obliterated. How would anyone even know that it was a pod? I don't think this was a pod. This seems like a fast food restaurant. And that makes even less sense than the other one. Why did this just explode? Whoa, there we go. Ooh, that one's like illuminated by the creep vines. I didn't even know those glowed. I don't think those used to glow. God, that's so cool. I mean, building an island base is one thing, but... Uh-oh. I am too close to that, aren't I? Well, shit.
Reactor will reach a supercritical state.
Huh. This might be bad for me.
9, 8,
I should move.
7,
Maybe I'll do it.
6,
I don't know.
5,
Could be.
4,
Who knows?
3, 2.
Well, shit. Nah, I'm good. Cool beans for me. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I forgot that radiation was kind of a problem, but I need to see if there's something in here. And what's weird is that all of these pods, minus the ones that were completely obliterated, seem to have damage in the same exact way as all the other ones, which is mostly just one of the seats getting ripped away, which I'm assuming means that they did not survive. They unfortunately didn't sit in the right seat like I did, and they were caught unawares. And the Reaper Leviathan is out there. I don't know. I'm still in the radiation zone. Shit.
30 seconds.
Damn, this is another one that just
remaining.
obliterated. I don't even know. Are there PDAs that are supposed to be around here? This is a robotics arm. There's a wait, that's a locker. That's a locker. Let me see about that one. Shit. Gonna die. Gonna die. Need to check the locker. Hang on. Holy shit. This is gonna be one. Please tell me. Hello. Who are you? I've seen this picture before. She's
30
beautiful.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
Well, I've got a different problem. I think I'm gonna die, which is great. I've never died of radiation before. All right, so in the future, it says that in the future there will be PDAs, but this answers the age-old question of where the hell are all the other people that were on this ship? And I am dead. Yep, there we go. That felt bad. Okay. Oh, let me do this. You've been down too long in the midnight sea. Oh, don't you see what I mean? No, I don't see what you mean, creepy message. I have no idea what you're talking about. So anyway, that is all the time that I have for Subnautica in this episode. Hope you enjoyed my castle, which is in a different save game, and hope you enjoyed this one. In the next video, since I'm in experimental mode, I can actually show you the Emperor Leviathan and the other giant monstrosity. And I will get to that in the next episode. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!
Oh, what the heck? That's some devil magic!
I know, right?
We're the complete standstill!
Who are you?